Man, guys, frankly speaking, Ike is a typical lover boy. Did you guys hear the part where Ike said that he got one of his exes a bag, got another one a car, got another one an apartment, and now he wants to propose to Mercy? Jeez. Hey guys, happy Sunday. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah, and this is Frankly Speaking with Glory. Today on the Mercy and Ike show. Guys, it was quite interesting. So guys, first of all, these people have been talking about going for therapy for weeks. It happens today. Ike had been talking about getting a ring for Mercy. He continued the conversation today, and many other things that he talked about. So if you want to hear of it all, you need to watch till the end of this video. So guys, the first thing that happened on the show today was Ike entertained, okay, let me say hosted, let me not say entertained. Ike hosted his cousin and the cousin's friend, a female, in his apartment, and he was seeking ideas from them and advice on the sort of ring to get for Mercy. So the Prosper, his cousin's friend, I don't know her name, she asked Ike, are you sure you want to get married to this girl? You want to propose to this girl? And Ike was like, how do you know it's Mercy? And she was like, oh yes, it's Mercy, you know. So Ike was saying that with all that he and Mercy has gone through together, he will be very, very disappointed if Mercy does not accept his proposal, if Mercy says no. And I'm like, okay, guy, calm down. First of all, other times when you're very upset, you say, I don't need Mercy, I don't want to do anything, I can live without Mercy. And now you're coming to come and tell us in today's episode that you'll be disappointed if you propose to Mercy and she says no. Guy, make up your mind. What do you want? Okay guys, so and then Ike and Mercy, because of the whole lockdown situation, remember guys, I feel like these episodes that we're watching now were recorded during the lockdown period or thereabout. I don't know, I'm not sure, but they had a Zoom therapy session with their therapist because they could not go to their therapist's office. So Ike was saying that his fear is if the therapist hears all both of them have to say, and at the end of the day concludes that both of them cannot be together, you know. He said that that is his biggest fear. So when they had the therapy session, Mercy unburdened herself, told the therapist how she was feeling. Ike did the same thing, and then Mercy said that her biggest fear and her biggest concern is that it's not like their relationship is not going well. Their relationship is okay. They have their moments, they have their ups and downs, but the part that is really, really scary for her is that Ike has used her picture. There's this picture that's going on viral on social media, the one that Mercy took with Willie Exo when she went to the UK, right? So Ike used that picture as Mercy's DP on his phone. So whenever Mercy calls him, together with Mercy's name and number, that is the picture that actually pops up on his phone. So Mercy says she has seen that, and it's causing her a lot of fear and worry because she's wondering, does this guy hate me? Does he want to kill me? Is he upset with me? What does he want to do, you know? So she feels like he has not talked about why he's using that picture, you know, as a DP on his phone, and that's a serious problem for her, you know. And Ike said that his own issue is the issue of trust with Mercy, that every time they have issues, they work it out, they come back, and then the next moment somebody else, people are coming to whisper in his ears, oh, Mercy did this, Mercy did that, that the rumors are too much. So all he's trying to achieve with the relationship is that trust. He wants to be able to trust Mercy and not pay attention to what all these people are saying. But aside that, he feels like their relationship is okay, you know. Sometimes there's the ups and downs and all those kind of things. So the doctor advised them that, listen, that what they need is they need to choose happiness, that if they continue to pay attention to the many things that people outside are saying, then they would not be able to move forward with their relationship, you know. Guys, the doctor also advised them that, listen, that there's Ike, there's Mercy, and then there's the other people who are the third party. So these other people, they have a lot of high expectations. They are actually having all their eyes and all their hopes on these people, that hey, will they work, will they not work? So some people are out there to actually spoil the relationship, while some people are actually out there to see that the relationship actually works out. So the doctor advised them that it is now their choice to choose what they want. They should choose to be happy. That was the advice the doctor gave to them. And then the doctor asked some very, very interesting questions. So he asked Ike, is anyone forcing Mercy on you? And Ike said no. And then he asked Ike, what keeps you coming back to Mercy whenever you guys have a quarrel. And Ike said that it's Mercy's good qualities. So he said that he's actually very scared of losing Mercy, that whenever they have issues, they have their quarrels, sometimes he just wants to dump everything and just move on with his life, but then he remembers all the good times they've had together, all the good times they've shared, all the moments they've spent in Biggie's house, moments they've spent outside the house, and that is what keeps him coming back to Mercy. And then the doctor asked Mercy, do you see Ike as the father of your children? And Mercy said yes, but Ike needs to grow up. Ike needs to start acting like a man. Okay, I did not say that. That's what Mercy actually said. And then the doctor also asked Ike the same question, that do you see Mercy as the wife you marry and the woman, the mother of your kids? And Ike said yes, but Mercy needs to change from all of those, her attitudes and all of those things that she does. And it was actually a very, very successful therapy session. Yeah. So after the session, Ike had a present for Mercy. So he took her outside, opened the boot of his car, and gave her a dog. So according to him, Mercy has always wanted a dog, and he gave Mercy that dog as a gift for 2 reasons. So the first reason is to make her happy, because this is what she has always wanted. She has always talked a lot about having a dog. And then he said the second reason he's gifting her the dog is it to be a test for both of them, to show and prove to both of them if they are ready to become parents. And Mercy was pretty much excited about the dog, and so she named the dog Chanel. And with that much excitement, she went ahead to call her sister Promise. So she called Promise to inform Promise about the dog, introduced the dog to Promise. According to Mercy, they've had dogs in their family, but she doesn't know the dog doesn't know her. So Ike giving her this new dog, it's an opportunity for her to actually get to know the dog from scratch and build a relationship sort of with the dog, and also to help prepare herself and Ike for parenthood. So she also informed her sister that the therapy session that she and Ike had was actually a huge success. And then Ike called his mom and his dad. That's in another scene. Called his mom and his dad. So according to Ike, his dad is the friendlier version of his mom. His mom is very, very strict, and because of the whole pandemic situation around the world, he said his dad was the only one working, and then I think his sister, who's a nurse, and then the mom had to stop working. So Ike had a video call with the mom, and then was informing the mom about the struggles he was facing in getting the appropriate or the proper engagement ring to propose to Mercy. And then the mother advised him that it's okay for him to go ahead and look for the rings, but then he needs to ensure that he seeks permission from Mercy's parents, from Mercy's family. He needs to consult them first of all to show them that sign of respect that he wants to have something to do with their daughter, that is what he should do, that's the appropriate thing to do. And Ike said okay, that he would definitely do that, that already they are planning to have a family meeting, so he might possibly broach the subject over there when they have the meeting. And guys, that was the part where Ike actually mentioned that the mom has actually been aware of all the girls that he has dated, that the mom actually is aware that one of his exes, he bought her a bag, another one he bought her a car, another one he bought her an apartment. I'm like, Ike is a big boy, you'll not be smart, So guys, let's watch out. Let's see the kind of ring that Ike is going to get Mercy, and let's also see if in proposing, if he's going to get her probably a house or a car or any other thing. Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Let me know if you think that Ike is going to actually get Mercy a car or a house or an expensive bag whilst he's proposing to her. And Ike also had another meeting with his cousin Pascal, and he was telling his cousin that he felt like it was time for him to do something different, that he wanted to do something quite different from the normal thing that he does. So he said that his Instagram account, his Instagram page is one of those platforms where he makes money from, and he feels like he wants to use it to help support upcoming and growing businesses. That a lot of youths who have sent him a lot of DMs, sent him messages and stuff like that. So he feels like because he gets about 10,000 views from his videos, if he could help someone's business, that person too could get a lot of visibility and a lot of exposure. And the promise his cousin seconded the motion and told him that it was actually a very, very good idea for them to do. So guys, another thing that happened on the show is Ike called his Aunt Chloe, or Auntie Cleo called him, but they had a phone conversation, a video conversation, and the aunt called him to find out if Mercy accepted the invitation extended to her by Ike's relatives regarding the family meeting that they want to have. And Ike said that yes, Mercy actually accepted the invitation. So Ike was letting us know that Mercy is actually more closer to the Auntie Chloe and calls her more often than even he does, you know. So he feels like Mercy doesn't have any problem with the meeting. But then when Ike called Mercy to remind her of the family meeting that they were gonna have, he felt like Mercy was coming off as defensive and coming off as, you know, just complaining about the whole thing. And then she was giving a lot of conditions that she's only going for the meeting just because she wants to honor the invitation. But when she goes for the meeting, she doesn't want anybody to ask her any question about her private life or about her relationship with Ike, you know. So she kept on naming a lot of things that she doesn't want Ike's family to question her about, you know. And then she said that on a normal day, even her mother cannot call Ike and start asking Ike about their relationship. So she's not expecting likewise from Ike's family that if they go for the meeting, they can talk to her about any other thing, but not the relationship. And I'm like, okay, babe, this is why they're actually inviting you and Ike and your family over, because they want to talk about the relationship, you know. So Ike was actually telling Mercy that, why are you getting upset? That listen, it's not a matter of us quarreling, but without that meeting, nothing can happen between the both of us, you know. And Ike was telling Mercy that listen, that he feels like for them to move to the next level with their relationship, they really need to have that conversation, not just the meeting, but the conversation inclusive, you know. And Mercy was saying that no, that she's not getting upset, but she just wants to make it clear to Ike. So Ike was saying that he wants to take their relationship to the next level. He wants to take things serious, you know, between Mercy and himself. So he feels like Mercy should calm down and they should have that meeting between his family and her family and see how everything works out. So he was also saying that he feels like because Mercy is very, very guarded about her private life and her emotions, he feels like she's very nervous about the meeting, and that is why she's coming off as being defensive the way she is sounding on the phone. Anyways guys, that was what happened on today's episode 12 of the Mercy and Ike show. I asked you guys a question on this video. Let me know what you think. I look forward to seeing your comments. That said, I'll see you guys in tomorrow morning's video. Have an amazing night rest. Bye.